Hey, good morning, gorgeous peeps. It's Wednesday. I've got my cuppa, which is peppermint and spearmint today. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I just went because I thought I always say that. It's really frustrating when you hear yourself on recordings, like, or hear yourself when you're making a recording. You're like, I use that turn of phrase every day, but I do. I hope you're doing well anyway. Okay. Sip of drink and off we go. I want to do some tapping with you today, but I'm going to invite you into the tapping space with a little personal story and musing today. So I have got an appointment today that I need to get to the doctor's surgery for. I'm quite well, just a checkup thing. But the fact that it's a checkup thing means it's something that I can easily put off in my mind because it's inconvenient. It's hard, for a lot of parents to get to appointments for their own self-care when they've got the PDAers in the equation and their needs and the complexities of supporting them for the parent to get to the appointment and all that, and then all this. But and so for a long time I did avoid things. I avoided dealing with them because if it wasn't urgent, if it wasn't in my face, it was like, oh, it's just too much because it takes too much of my energy. But also I'm recognising because it meant asking for so much support. And I'm really sitting with that today because I have a belief, in my thinking, elevated adult mind, I have a belief that I do everything to support when it comes to my PDAer. We've chosen to home educate, and we're what's called unschoolers, so we're very, very much child-led, very much led by the flow of her day. And I really honour her inner authority, her inner guidance. I really move mountains to put whatever support is needed in place for her to access things in a way that feels comfortable and works for her. And I have no qualms about asking for that. But isn't it interesting that when it comes to me, it's much harder to ask for that support? People's time, the effort, the organisation that goes into me just nipping 5 minutes down the road to see the nurse at the surgery, it just feels so disproportionate in my mind that I just like, oh, it's not worth it. And actually, in essence, I'm saying I'm not worth it. She's worth it, my daughter's worth it, and I'm not. And so that tells me that there's a dissonance there's a disruption in my body's energy system, in my beliefs, in my values. It's not all matching up, and that resistance is showing up. And now I'm choosing to be better with that and practicing that more recently and putting that in place, even if it is a lot of inconvenience, because as much as she's the centre of the universe, I'm also the centre of the universe, and you're the centre of the universe, and we all deserve to move in a way that is comfortable and supported and have our needs taken care of, them and us. And I recognise in saying this that the challenge may be that the support isn't available to you right now. So I really want to recognise that I'm in a blessed place, that I do have support I can call on. Today it's my mum, and not everybody has that possibility right now, although I believe that you can create a different scenario. I recognise that's not there for everyone, so I say that, just to put that out there for those of you who are going, I've got no one to ask, and I know, I get that too. But here I really want to talk about actually the place where that journey starts, of recognising that even if your needs aren't met and you can't see how to meet them and you don't know what support you could possibly call on, it starts with lining up in yourself, in your own body's energy system, so you still feel centered and grounded and relaxed and at peace with the concept of I deserve it, I am worth it, I'm so important, and and coming from that place, your energy shifts to allow new possibilities. And so I'm with you in it. I'm working through new layers of this all the time. My voice is cracking now because I'm working through my own layers of this as well. And I thought today we could do some tapping, and I'm going to do the tapping slightly different to how I normally do it, because usually we tap on the side of the hand, we're still going to do that, and we say what our issue is, we say what the problem is. And rather than doing that, I'm actually going to say a positive affirmation of I am enough, I am good enough, I deserve support, I deserve love, I deserve my needs to be met, all those things. And as we're doing that, I just want you to recognise when that jars, what feelings, what thoughts come up, and just allow yourself to feel that, because that's what you'll be doing the tapping on. Okay, so it's just kind of inviting the same concept, but inviting it in a different way. So underneath the little finger, when you feel ready, you can tap with me. Now, I just noticed I've got my legs crossed. So I'm just going to draw attention to that, because I know that if I'm sitting with my legs crossed, my arms crossed, something defensive, there's that resistance is showing up. And I can just consciously accept that that's there and invite my heart, invite all my chakras, all my body, all my systems that are flowing together, mind, body, spirit, to open up to receive this blessing now. So I'm going to uncross my legs and open up and invite you to do the same. Relax your shoulders. Allow your belly to relax. We often hold our breath by holding our belly in. Okay, tapping on the side here and just saying after me, I am enough, and I deeply and completely accept myself. I am so deserving, and I love and appreciate myself. I matter, and I am safe. I deserve support and love, and I am safe to ask for it. I deserve to have all my needs met, and I love and appreciate myself and the blessings that flow to me. Okay, and then on the front of the eyebrow here, I deserve to have support. I deserve to be loved and supported and to receive. I'm open to receiving. I'm open to support. I'm allowed to speak what I need. It's safe for me to ask for help, to say that I need things and that I want things. I am enough. I deserve love and support today and every day. It's totally valid for me to ask for all the things I need and want. It's totally appropriate for me to recognise my needs, to make myself important, to take care of myself. And I'm open to all the support, all the love, all the abundance, all the blessings that can flow to me today. I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, my lovelies. Well, I am blessed, and my mum's coming over today to come with us, in case you're interested, because these things can interest, can't they, other parents of PDAers. So our arrangement is my mum, who has built a very solid relationship with my PDA to make this possible, is going to come over and we're all going to go in the car together. They will stay in the car, which is my PDA's choice, while I go in, because she doesn't want to see me have an injection, which is what I need to do. And then I will come out and meet them in the car. We will all come home together, and then we will do something together, probably role playing. So Yeah, and the other thing that I think I'll just note is that this is an all-day affair to do that 10-minute appointment. There's the planning, the rests before, the preparing to be ready, making sure that the food and the drink and everything is in place to support going. I'm making these sound like really big things. They're just little things that I do automatically, and I'm sure you do too, but are part of this picture, you know. And then the coming home and the decompressing from any stress that caused, any anxiety. Probably not too much for us where we're at now, would have been in the past. And then the role play, the time and the energy and the managing everything around that. And, you know, and just acknowledging that you need this whole load of space and awareness. I think for me it's awareness more than planning. I'm not a big planner. I'm a, you know, open the space for possibilities and allow that flow, but there is a lot of giving and conscious creating to make these things happen, and it is what it is. But yeah, absolutely inviting that in for us too. We can have that, we can own that. I also have a need to have, you know, to have had time to have some food and to rest and to process any information from my appointment and to have support to get there, etc, etc, etc. And so, you know, it's a holistic process, and I think it's really good just to recognise that it's not just what we say, and what we do is what we role model. And this is always an area of growth for me. Very, you know, in the habit, as many, especially women and parents do, you know, putting myself on the bottom of the list. And I'm consciously working in bringing a different energy to that. And so thank you for joining me as I indulged in that today, and I hope it supported you too. I will see you tomorrow. Stay dry. It's very, very rainy here. Bye.